welcome back to Lisa's Love and Light. Thank you all for being here today. It's been a hell of a day, but I said I was going to be on here, so I'm here, and it's the end of the day, and not I'm exhausted already. It's just been really hot, miserable day, but I'm here, and thank you for being patient with me because sometimes I have these long days and I can't do anything about it. And today was one of them. So now is the time that I can get on here. And so I needed to take a break yesterday because there's so much going on. But anyway, with that being said, I hope everyone had a good weekend, a good holiday. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm going to um, schedule myself so I can get here earlier. It's going to be a little difficult, but I'm going to work on my time management. So, with that being said, I hope everyone is getting, benefiting from these different messages and that the information here is helping you. Because what I do here is share my own personal experiences of things that I've gone through and how I got through it and how I persevere through the hard times and challenges. And today was one of those kind of days, but I had to do what I had to do. So, with that being said, the topic of discussion is keep moving forward. Know that it's important never to give up on yourself, and know that with this healing process, that you're going to have some good days and you're going to have some not so good days. You're going to have, like I had today. And over the weekend, I was dealing with some grief, situation because I really wanted to talk to my mother. And a realization as more and more time go by that she's not here. I miss her laughter, I miss her advice, stories, etc. It's so important for us to value the people in our life when they're here and let them know that we love them and how much they mean to us when they're here, not after they're gone, you know. And it's just been so difficult. And, I haven't had grief in a long time the way I did over the weekend because I wanted to talk to my mom about something, and it's just, okay, she's not here. She's not here. I had to keep telling myself that. And then, it just, the grief started to set in. And so I needed to take like a couple of days to myself to get through it, meditation, prayer, music, to get myself through it. And I didn't want to be around anyone while I felt like that. So know that as you get on this healing journey, that it's not going to be easy, that you're going to have days where you feel really good, and then you're going to have those days where you don't even want to get out of bed. And it's just once, I thought that as time passed on, that as time went by, I should say, is that I would feel better, and I do for the most part, but then I have those grief trigger moments. And those are the hardest moments because it just takes everything within me to, get myself together. And I haven't had that in a while, but like I said, it happens. So don't be too hard on yourself when that happens. If you lost passed over loved ones, don't be hard on yourself. Invest in your healing. You're going to have days where you're going to get so much accomplished, and then you're going to have days where you can't get anything done. But know that that's you're going to have up and downs as you stay on this journey to heal your physical and mental health. It's so important, people, because mental health is important today because it means everything. If we can't take care of our mental and physical health, we're no good to ourselves or anybody else. I was thinking about that over the weekend when I saw that story about those children being stabbed in a movie theater by this deranged um, guy that I'm glad they caught him. It's like, mental health is something that in physical health we have to keep working on and working on, especially when we've been traumatized by things or we've had losses in our life. like great losses, one after another. It makes us value life and makes us know that we all are on borrowed time and to do the best that we can with the cards that we're being dealt. So what I do is, I give a lot of things to God. I go into prayer and just try to be the best version of myself. But I'm human too, and I have those days where I just, with the grief moments. So know that that's going to happen, and it's okay because you're human. And tell yourself the next day that you're going to do this again. Don't stay down, and find, prayer helps me a lot. And like I said, music is a healing source. Music, get to the beach, do things to pamper yourself, to uplift yourself, even if it's one thing, then one thing that you got accomplished, pat yourself on the back for it, because a lot of people are not able to deal with what's on their plate. Some people just can't handle certain things. And that's the time for God, where I go into prayer and ask God, as I take these steps and as I move forward, please help me. And as I said in prior videos, as I'm going to say again, as I take these steps, God take 2 and 3 steps on my behalf. And I continue to show up here on this channel. It doesn't matter about, what a few others feel, because someone somewhere who don't talk about what they're going through, who there are a few people who might be going through trials and tribulations and challenges and just feel overwhelmed and with grief, and they don't know where to turn, and they don't talk to people because they don't have anyone to communicate with. Maybe they don't trust other people, or they just don't have a support system like myself. And besides God, sometimes you need people, and the first step is therapy. Having an outlet for the pain and for what you're going through is by speaking to a therapist that you can connect with and talk to, because that space is confidential. They can't share your information with outside sources. And it took me time to get used to that, but it helped me tremendously, and I still do it as of today. And that's the first step, like a stepping stone. And then as you get on the path, you start to figure out, what helps you and what builds you up. And it's important to keep going, not to give up. You fall down, get back up again and do it again, and expect to fall. None of us are perfect, but keep getting up. If you have a support system, that's awesome. Use that too. I'm not a therapist or a social worker of any sort. I'm just someone who's going through a lot of pain and grief and losses. And I had to find ways to get through it. And I share those ways here because there are few people who are hurting deep in their soul, and they don't feel like they have any place to turn. So showing up on this channel where we don't judge anybody here, but we're here to uplift and help and encourage people on this path. Keep showing up, keep sharing the channel and subscribing to it. And I will be here sharing messages with you. And know that I'm not perfect either. I have days where I just, like today was one of them. And it's just like the day after the holiday. But hopefully tomorrow is a better day. That's all I can say. I didn't get what I wanted to accomplish. I got some things done. But it's because the grief has, like, over the weekend really took a toll on me, because like I said, it's some things I wanted to talk to my mother about. And it's just hard, knowing that she's not here. So guys, cherish the people who are in your life, support them, let them know that you love them. And if you still have your parents, be grateful to God, and spend time with them, because one day will come where they won't be here, because we are all on borrowed time, and tomorrow is not promised to any one of us. So let us, build our life with something important, instead of toxicity and negativity and drama that we see on the screen. I chose to let that stay on the screen, and to build myself up and to help other people through this channel by building them up as well. Well, guys, continue to share, hit the like button, send me some comments about how these videos are helping you, and stay tuned in. And I'll be back tomorrow with a new video. I have to go get something to eat. My throat is like hurting too because all the pollen and everything that's going on, and I need to get some rest. And I'll be back. I don't know what time tomorrow. I do expect to be here earlier than I was today. So hit the subscribe button and you'll get a notification as to when I'll be here. And thank you for all your support, guys. And continue to show up and share the channel. That's it for this evening. Guys, have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is Lisa, always shedding love and light. Don't give up on yourself. Keep going. Thank you again, and I'll see you tomorrow.